Now this holiday season, if you're looking for some true wireless earbuds that have 6 hours of battery life, support active noise canceling, have IP4 ratings so that you can use them in the gym, well, you're going to want to watch this video because this is EBPMAN Tech Reviews, and today we're going to take a look at the Libratone Track Air Plus. These are true wireless earbuds that also sound great too.
Don't keep me waiting. Show me affection, attention, and care.
Now in this video, we're going to take a look at the Libratone Track Air Plus. We're going to do an EBPMAN call quality test. We're going to take a look at all the features and why you will want to consider these for your holiday shopping.
Make sure you hit the subscribe button and tap the little bell icon to get notified when new videos become available.
Don't let me down.
Now the Libratone Track Air Plus are packed with features, and as you can see here, they're true wireless earbuds which support independent use in your ear. So you can actually have one in the case and one in your ear for 6 hours, put it away, put the other one in your ear for another 6 hours, getting a total of 12 hours of use independently, or use them combined for a total of 6. Now these earbuds also work independently for phone calls, so you can use one in each ear independently depending on your use. Now in addition to that, you do have noise canceling, which is also great to have in such a small package. So noise canceling, it's going to reduce around 30 dB of noise around you. You have premium sound, so we'll talk about the audio quality when you get to that section. 6 hours of battery life, as we mentioned, with 24 hours if you use the case. But keep in mind, you can extend that even further if you're using them independently. You also have sweat-proof technology, so they're IP4 rated, which means these are going to be safe in the gym. And they're very, very low profile, so you'll see that in a second. They also support wireless charging, so the case itself supports wireless charging. So let's get right to it. Now inside the box, you're going to find your true wireless earbuds. So these are my Track Air Plus, and these are in white. And you'll notice that I have a gray version. We'll see those in a couple seconds. You do have some additional ear tips that are going to allow you to personalize the size. Now keep in mind that you have a small, medium, and large. And while they're side by side and they look like pairs, you can't have a small and a large. So if you ever find that one of them doesn't feel comfortably or one of them falls out of your ear, just switch the earpiece. It's okay to mix and match them. Small, large, medium, or small. You can do that. It's okay because your ears are going to be different. Now you also have a USB-C cable for charging. Now as we take a closer look at the case, a couple things that we'll highlight. First of all, as mentioned, we have a USB-C charging port here, and the case itself supports wireless charging. So you can put this on a Qi charger and it will charge. In addition to supporting Qi charging, the actual earbuds themselves are magnetic. They go into place magnetically. So when I put them in just like this, you'll notice how they fall into place really nicely and they lock in. And you have this little LED that's going to indicate charging, as well as if you do any firmware updates, you'll notice that this will also change different colors. Now as you flip them over, they're not going to fall out of the case because again they have a magnetic lock to them. If you close it, you'll notice that it also doesn't open. So it's really, really well designed. On this side, this is what the gray version looks like. So I'm going to open this up. You'll notice they have the same kind of look and feel, right? And the earbuds also support that magnetic lock. So we'll put them into place and they lock into place just like that. And again, they will not fall out. Now the earbuds are going to give you 6 hours of battery life, and they support several things. They support not only active noise canceling, but they also have an ambient mode as well. Now as we take a look at each one of these earbuds, you're going to see that they're extremely tiny. So let's take a look at these right here, and you'll notice how low the profile is, and they really don't go deep into your ear. I'm going to put one on so you can see how this looks like. So I got one in one ear, and I put this other one in my other ear. All right. I'll put them in place. And I just want you to look how low profile they are. They don't really stand out. And I'm going to turn to the left. I'm going to turn to the right. So these happen to be, in my opinion, some of the slimmest, some of the lowest profile earbuds that we've reviewed on the channel. Now keep in mind that we have reviewed some earbuds that like go in your ear that are more like little, I would say stubs, right? But these are the type that actually stand out or they come out of your ear, and they're very low profile. So I'm pretty amazed on just the overall fit and also the seal. So they have great passive noise canceling, but they also support active noise canceling. And literally, you can program the controls. They have little controls here, which I'll show you. This area right here, you can tap once or twice, depending on how you have it programmed, either to answer a phone call, double tap to turn on active noise canceling, double tap to cycle through active noise canceling, and then ambient mode. And you can hear everything around you. Now, the ambient mode in these is not super hearing ambient mode. It's just natural, doesn't sound digital, but it works really well. The active noise canceling also works surprisingly well for something so small, also given the fact that you're going to get that 6-hour battery life. Now, as we take a look at the rest of the earbud, there's really not much more to them because all they have are these contact points, but you'll notice that you do have a left and right indicator that's going to help you identify which one goes in which ear. So simply all you do is you put them in your ear just like this, and if I want to, let's say, turn on my active noise canceling, I just tap twice, and now it's on. If I tap twice again, now I have ambient mode, so I can hear everything that's on around me. Now you can program each one of these independently to have different functions in the app. One thing that you don't have on the earbuds is volume control, so you'll have to use your volume controls on the actual app or phone. Now, as we had mentioned, these also have an IPX4 rating, which means that you could use these in the gym. So I just want to go ahead and lock them into place well, and I just wanted to show you they're not going to fall out. So we'll do the shake test. They're not going to go out. So they're still in place. They don't need any adjusting, and again, they have great ambient noise canceling, that seal that really cuts out the world around you. That combined with the active noise canceling gives you a great experience. Now from an audio perspective, the sound signature on these is actually really good. So you have bass, mids, and highs are present. Neither of them overpower the other, but all of them are present. In the app itself, you have the ability to highlight one or the other based on a music profile that gets stored in the earbuds. So you don't have to go into the app every single time. So if you want to highlight more bass, you can do that. And if you want to make some other adjustments, you can do that as well. Matter of fact, the app is where you're going to go to do any kind of adjustment when it comes to programming on the earbuds. So overall, immersive experience combined with the passive and active noise canceling, and then having a great sound signature where you have bass, mids, and highs present, and it's also adjustable, it really has a great music experience. So next we're going to do a call quality test of the Libratone Track Air Plus in a quiet environment. As you can see here from my decibel readings, you're going to see anywhere from 30 to 40 decibels in a quiet environment. Let's check it out. All right. So next what we're going to do is we're going to switch to the Libratone Track Air Plus.
Now this is what the call quality would sound like when making a phone call in a quiet environment with the Libratone Track Air Plus. This is a test. 1, 2, 3. This is a test. Let me know what you think about the call quality in a quiet environment. Next, we're going to go into a noisy environment and conduct the same test.
So now we're doing a call quality test in a noisy environment. As we take a look at our decibel readings, you can see anywhere from 58 all the way up to 83 decibels in sound, simulating busy traffic or a noisy environment. We have 360 sound simulating this environment, and what we're going to do is we're going to switch to the call quality coming from the Libratone Track Air Plus.
This is what the call quality would sound like when making a phone call in a noisy environment with the Libratone Track Air Plus. This is a test. 1, 2, 3. This is a test. This is what the call quality would sound like when making a phone call in a noisy environment. Let me know what you think about the call quality in the comment area below.
Now you're going to want to install the app because it's going to give you a lot of configuration options. So let's check it out. So the first thing you can see here is that I have 2 noise canceling options. I have the option to adjust, and you'll notice that I can adjust it to set different levels based on the environment that I'm in. And that's the manual settings. Or I could go with the smart settings. So the smart settings is going to listen to everything that's going on around me and adjust the noise canceling to suit those specific environments. You also have ambient mode. And the ambient mode, like I mentioned earlier, is very natural. It doesn't sound digital. It doesn't give you super hearing, so it's not going to make things easier to hear or amplify them, but it creates a normal environment, which is great if you're on a run or you want to be in an area where you have a lot of awareness. Switching it over is simple, and it goes back into the active noise canceling mode. You can also use that double tap if you have it configured that way, even a triple tap depending on how you configure it, to go from active noise canceling to also the ambient mode. Now we go into settings, you can see a couple things that are going on here. You can adjust the kind of audio quality you want. So I've set it up for extra bass because I like the extra bass. You can go with neutral, and then you also have extra treble. If we go out of here for a second, let's look at the tap settings. And in the tap settings, you have a lot of configuration options. You have a left and a right setting. So as we take a look at the left setting in this case, you're going to see that you can set a double tap to switch between active noise canceling and then the ambient monitoring. You could change it to any one of these. And then also you have a triple tap that you can configure, right? So you can do all those. You also then have a right earbud configuration, and you can see I got play, pause, and then you also can turn on triple tap on that as well. So a lot of configuration options there. And then the other thing you have here is you can see what your firmware version is, and if you had a new firmware, you would be able to use it, and then you can do a factory reset. So the app is incredibly useful, and it's a must install on your phone. So guys, that wraps up our review of the Libratone Track Air Plus. Which one will you pick up this holiday season? Will it be the gray, or will it be the white? Let me know in the comment area below.
Forever and now.